Welcome to Barista Reviews. Dive into the world of Amazon products with us as we provide honest, in-depth reviews to help you make informed purchasing decisions. The Subminimal NanoFoamer V2 represents a specialized approach to home coffee preparation that attempts to bridge the gap between basic kitchen gadgets and professional-grade espresso equipment. At its core, this device is a handheld milk texturizer designed specifically to create what is known in the industry as microfoam. To understand why this is significant, it is important to distinguish between the airy, bubbly froth produced by standard motorized whisks and the dense, silky texture required for latte art. While traditional battery-operated frothers simply whip air into the milk to create large, unstable bubbles, the NanoFoamer uses a patented impeller system and fine mesh screens to break those bubbles down into microscopic sizes. This process results in a liquid that has a paint-like consistency, which is the gold standard for high-end cafe drinks. The V2 model is an evolution of the original design, incorporating several mechanical and structural updates intended to improve longevity and ease of use in a daily kitchen environment. It focuses on the physics of fluid dynamics to ensure that the air is not just sitting on top of the milk, but is fully integrated into the liquid itself. When examining the build and design of the V2 edition, the most immediate change is the focus on durability and maintenance. The device features a stainless steel shaft that is designed to resist wobbling or bending over time, which is a common failure point in cheaper alternatives. One of the standout physical features is the waterproof rating. Because milk residue can be difficult to remove if it sits for even a few minutes, being able to rinse the entire unit under a running tap without worrying about the internal motor or battery compartment is a practical advantage for the average user. The handle has been reshaped for better ergonomics, allowing for a more controlled grip while maneuvering the impeller through the milk. It operates on 2Ah batteries, which keeps the form factor slim and portable, though it does mean the power output is dependent on the quality of the batteries used. The inclusion of a dual-speed digital switch allows for more granular control over the aeration process, giving the user the ability to slow down the rotation for smaller volumes of milk or speed it up when working with thicker alternative milks like oat or soy. The construction feels intentional, with a focus on materials that can withstand the repetitive nature of daily coffee preparation. The package also typically includes a protective hood and a wall mount, which suggests that the designers considered how the tool would be stored when not in use. In terms of performance, the utility of the NanoFoamer V2 lies in its ability to manipulate the molecular structure of the milk through sheer force and precision. The process typically takes about 30 seconds, but the value is found in the quality of those 30 seconds rather than the speed itself. By using one of the two included NanoScreens, the user can choose the level of foam thickness. The fine screen is intended for traditional lattes, while the superfine screen is better suited for flat whites. This matters because the texture of the milk significantly impacts the perceived sweetness and mouthfeel of the coffee. When milk is properly microfoamed, the small bubbles are so integrated into the liquid that they do not dissipate quickly, allowing the natural sugars in the milk to coat the palate more effectively. For those using plant-based milks, the dual-speed motor is particularly relevant. Plant milks often have different protein and fat structures than dairy, and they can be temperamental when subjected to high heat or aggressive whisking. Having a lower speed setting helps prevent the over-aeration that often leads to a stiff, unusable foam that sits on top of the coffee rather than mixing with it. The performance is consistent, provided the user follows the specific technique of creating a vortex and then moving the impeller to the center to refine the bubbles. This tool is best suited for a specific segment of the coffee drinking community. It is primarily aimed at the home enthusiast who may already own a manual espresso maker, a mocha pot, or an AeroPress, but does not have access to a high-pressure steam wand. For these individuals, the NanoFoamer provides a path to cafe-quality aesthetics and textures without the multi-thousand-dollar investment required for a professional espresso machine. It is also a compelling option for frequent travelers or office workers who want to maintain a certain standard of coffee preparation while away from their home setup. Because it is compact and does not require a power outlet, it fits easily into a travel kit or a desk drawer. However, it is important to recognize that this is a precision tool that requires a bit of practice to master. It is not a push-button solution for someone who wants instant results with zero effort. The user must learn how to position the impeller at just the right depth to create a vortex, and then submerge it further to incorporate the air into the body of the milk. This learning curve makes it a better fit for the hobbyist who enjoys the process of making coffee as much as the drink itself. It appeals to the minimalist who wants high-quality results without cluttering their counter with large appliances. Concluding with a balanced perspective, the Subminimal NanoFoamer V2 is a highly specialized device that performs its primary function with impressive consistency. At a price point of approximately $37, it represents a relatively low-cost entry into the world of latte art and advanced milk texturing. It successfully addresses many of the durability concerns associated with its predecessor while maintaining a portable and user-friendly profile. While it cannot heat the milk on its own, meaning the user must still use a stovetop or microwave, it offers a level of control over milk texture that is rarely seen outside of professional equipment. It is a niche product, but for those who value the nuance of a well-textured flat white or the challenge of pouring a perfect rosette, it serves as a functional and reliable bridge between basic home brewing and the professional cafe experience. It is a well-engineered solution for a very specific problem, providing a tangible improvement in drink quality for those willing to spend a few minutes learning the technique. Ultimately, it stands as a testament to how targeted engineering can elevate a simple daily ritual into something more refined and professional. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest product insights. Have a product you want us to review? Drop a like and subscribe, and comment below. Until next time, happy shopping.